naive, that in the 30s and 40s and 50s, we were doing these, there was war and all this, and then people wanted the era of convenience.
Right.
And they wanted a simpler life. They wanted a more comfortable and easier life. They wanted to feel, the family network and love. And then these food manufacturers are like, well, hey, let's invent the microwave oven and make your life easier.
Right.
Let's invent, let's create packaged foods that have all these chemicals in them. And you're like, wow, this is cheaper and it's easier.
Right, without
but
taking
it
a look
tastes
at...
the same. It tastes like butter.
but it's not.
But it's not. Right, exactly. But all of those so all these packaged foods and conveniences started coming into place. But we as people were so naive.
Just follow.
And they also know how to manipulate. They know psychology. All of this is where we were talking about this, where it's placed in the store, how it's packaged, when you advertise it on TV, target the kids.
Right.
All of this is psychological manipulation, and they know exactly what they're doing.
Well, and then came the era of the buzzwords on packaging, low fat,
right?
Fat free. But fat free, as we know, doesn't mean sugar free
or salt free.
Right.
And there are good fats, because that's the thing, is everybody gets in their head that, oh, well, fat.
But that's only coming to fruition now.
Exactly.
But back then, so as it relates to our health, all of these packaged foods and introduction in the microwave ovens and fast, convenient TV dinners, which were high in sodium and the wrong kinds of fats and things like that. To me, in my opinion, that has vastly contributed to the health conditions that we have now.
Absolutely.
And the mentality of just take a pill and it can be fixed.
Right.
And so it's going to take a lot of grassroots, massive effort to change, to reverse those mentalities.
Can I ask you a question off of the subject of the humans?
Yes.
In regards to like your dog.
Yes.
Because I've been going through for years a big deal on what to feed my dogs, because they're family to me. And so I make their food, because I've gone the dry food route and then watched my dogs get sick.
Right.
And then decided, okay, this isn't, no. And then I watched just the week before last, Pet Food, it's called. It's about the pet food industry and what they make their food with and why they do it and all of that. And
a lot of the dog chews. And
and it really blew my mind, because not that I didn't know it to some point, because I knew it with the human food. Right? So I'm not going to think that for a second they're going to feed us this and they're going to turn around and give the dogs all the good stuff. I'm really not going to believe that. That's probably what I would do, but that's not what they're doing. They just want to make money.
Well, it's the same, when it comes to our furry friends, it's very similar in the sense that we have to read the labels, we have to read the packaging, we have to understand.
But there are also those buzzwords on the packaging for the animals too. First ingredient chicken. Okay, that doesn't mean that the first ingredient isn't chicken and the rest are horrible.
Right.
So
yeah. I mean, you can make your pet's food, at home. I actually interviewed an author, an independent author, several years ago.